Hello, Dame. Hope you're doing well. What would you like to keep from tonight's game? About the effort, about the way that you fight until the end of the game, and what would you like to improve?
I thought we played a pretty good game tonight. It was I think our past few efforts was kind of like felt like the energy was just taken out of us, at certain parts of the game, and we just kind of let them get away from us and didn't play or perform like ourselves. Um, and tonight, I just thought it was a game where we played well. Obviously we could have took better care of the ball. I could have took much better care of the ball. We had our opportunities. But I like the way we played. I thought we played a really good game. They just played a really good game too. And when it came down to it, at the end, down one, I missed my shot. He hits a three. It's a two-possession game, and we basically used our last time out to advance the ball. So um, you gotta give him credit for doing what it took down the stretch. In those last few possessions, and they earned the win. But I thought, like I said before, I thought we played a good game, and I think moving forward, our mentality and our focus, the way it was tonight, you can tell that everybody's head was on having a better performance and putting a better product out there on the floor.
Dwight James, NBC Sports Northwest.
Dame, you guys had a lot of assists tonight, a lot more than usual, and it seemed like you were using less pick and rolls and more motion, more movement. Uh, Was there talk about that ahead of time, or what was the game plan tonight?
We had just some discussion about how we could help each other more, how we could, try to work on a style that is less predictable, that people can't take us out of as easy. And it's a way that we played in the past. We just haven't played it consistently. Um, but tonight, I didn't think it was forced or we wasn't just overly trying to do it. It was just like, we just let the ball hop around and, we cut, we screen for each other. And I think that's a style that we'll be able to play against any team. So obviously getting jammed up the way we have been against, some of the better teams in pick and rolls. It was good to see that, we can execute that way and we can make reads and make passes and stuff like that. So I liked how we looked moving the ball around.
It keeps you away from double teams to a degree, right?
It's harder to double team when you want to move. You're scoring through passing and not as much in pick and rolls. But tonight they also didn't really play the pick and roll how most teams have been playing it. So it was just more space overall to get things done.
Aaron Fentress, the Oregonian.
Damian, the other night after the Miami game, Nurkic said that he felt like the players needed to do a better job of holding each other accountable, even if that meant cussing each other out. Was that discussed at all, and has that materialized, or should it?
I didn't see nobody getting cussed out.
Darn
I
it.
I didn't witness it, but
No, he was saying that maybe that should happen, not that it did happen.
oh, I know. I'm just saying I didn't see that actually come to life. Like
Okay.
that. We've been a winning team, man. It's not like we don't know how to correct ourselves. It's not like we are a team that refuses to look in the mirror and address, that there's an issue. That's never been a problem of ours, even through our worst days. And I think we all just understood like the way we've been playing, in the last week or week and a half or whatever it's been, just hasn't been good enough. And I heard Melo say that, everybody goes through these stretches. And we haven't had a really hard trying stretch, this season. Obviously, we dealt with injuries, but that's more like, it's in front of you. Guys aren't going to play, so you can prepare yourself for it. And over the course of these games, it's just like, it's that like the dog days, where it's just like game on top of game. You don't play well, and then you got to go get on the plane and go, and there's no fans in the building. So it's just kind of like you got to grind through that, and you got to fight your way through that, and you got to accept it. Accept the adversity, accept the hard times, and find solutions. And as we navigate our way through that, we got to make sure that we stay together. It's a situation where a lot of teams can fall apart. And I think what we showed tonight, by coming out, we didn't win, but the way we played the game I think we showed who we are as a team and what we're capable of. So now we just got to come out on the winning side and, try to continue that.
Thanks.
Matt Vitor, Mass Live.
Does it seem like Jayson Tatum has taken another step in terms of his evolution when he's making shots like that in the fourth quarter? He's shown talent since he got in the league, but does it feel like he's becoming, the confidence that he's showing is another step?
Yeah, I think, just as a player who's kind of been in that position where it's like your role is getting bigger, as each year goes by early in your career, just the experience, you get more comfortable. I just think he's been in those situations more often, and those times are just stacking up, and where he's missed it. He's missed those shots, and he's turned the ball over. And he's experienced it. So now I think, through that, you just get more and more comfortable. I see his training videos. I know he works on this game. And when you put all those things together, you have, you get to moments like tonight where, we down one. I take a shot that I was comfortable with and I miss, and he comes down and makes his. That to me, that shows the growth, and the level of player he is when another player leaves the door open and it's your opportunity to shut it, or shut the door on them, and he does it. I've done it to people plenty of times. So I think you got to give credit to him for get the previous possession, he gets fouled, goes to the free throw line, makes the free throws, then comes down and hits a big shot to close the game out. So I think you got to give credit to him and his growth as a player.
Jamie Hudson, NBC Sports Northwest.
Damian, you mentioned the effort, and Nurk was really going all out tonight and played 26 minutes. How would you describe how he played tonight, and how has it been working him back into the fold?
I thought he played really well tonight. I know it can be frustrating being on a minutes restriction, trying to work your way back in. We're not posting up as much this year. The ball is kind of moving. We are more on the perimeter. And I think we got even more, perimeter oriented and comfortable when we was dealing with the injuries, and we just kind of played on the perimeter even more. But I thought he played great tonight. Obviously he played more minutes, but his passing, his rebounding, his presence on the floor was felt. And it's something that we're looking forward to him building on performances like tonight and getting back to, his normal rhythm and his normal condition and his normal minutes, and, being a team that has him full time. So I thought he played really well.
Coming back to Dwight James.
Dame, I don't know what the league record is for getting kneed by the opponents, but you got to be getting close to it right now. Where did you get it tonight, and how bad was it?
I mean, it's actually not painful right now. In that moment it was, because it was contact, but I know sometimes it's accidental trips, and it's a foul, even if it's accidental. But I thought I ran ahead in the play and I just stopped, and he was coming towards me and he stepped on my foot. So I honestly didn't see how I was called for a foul on that play when I was ahead of the play and I stopped and he's running towards me and stepped on my foot, and then we bumped knees. So it was like any time you go knee to knee in the game, and then after that I was cool.
Last question's coming from JC from LaGuardia NBA.
Hey, Damian, winning the championship is the most important accomplishment, but so far you're still a fan favorite to win the MVP this season. How would that make you feel if you do win that MVP this season, and what would that mean to you?
That'd be special. It's I think I am having the best season of my career. I think for that to really happen, we're gonna have to get ourselves back on the winning track. I think that chances of that happening, have been really, really strong when we had got on the roll and was winning a lot of games and I was playing well. And I know that I still have a chance, but I know we got to start winning games. You know, we got to close out really strong for that to be a possibility. But it'll be special, you know, to be in that company and to achieve something, you know, of that level.
Thanks.